Welcome to Proven and Probable. I'm your host, Maurice Jackson. Joining us for a conversation is Matthew Gili. He is the president and CEO of Nevada Copper, North America's next copper producer. Mr. Gili, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much, Maurice. It's a pleasure to talk to you today.
In our previous interview, Nevada Copper announced a construction decision for the Pumpkin Hollow underground project. For those that missed this historic announcement, please share the details.
First, I want to remind the audience that Nevada Copper controls Pumpkin Hollow, and Pumpkin Hollow has two distinct deposits, the open pit and the underground. The August 28th announcement was specific to the underground. We're very proud of the results of the construction decision. That's going to allow us to be able to construct. We're fully funded to construct the underground Pumpkin Hollow. Very strong project. NPV 5% of over $300 million US, IRR of 25%. That project is in construction right now, with commissioning to commence in the fourth quarter of 2019. And that project's going to allow us to have an average annual free cash flow of about $80 million for the first 5 years of operation.
Now let's move on to the second deposit at the Pumpkin Hollow, the open pit. Last week, Nevada Copper issued a press release regarding positive PEA results. What can you share with us?
Well, Maurice, very, very pleased with the results of the PEA. We have an NPV of greater than $1 billion US, an IRR greater than 20%. This is a very strong project with an annual production of 167 million pounds of copper and concentrate, and a very robust cash cost of $1.67 a pound.
You know, for our audience, I was at the Pumpkin Hollow project last week when the announcement was made regarding the positive PEA, and one could really appreciate the sense of pride and accomplishment for the entire team. Let me ask you this, Mr. Gili. What has got you most excited about this open pit PEA?
What I'm most excited about is the optionality that's built into this PEA. It's really in two phases, phase one and phase two. Phase one is the initial production plan for the open pit, targeting high-grade material, targeting free cash flow generation, and being very capital efficient. And that is a brilliant standalone project in its own right. Then we have the optionality in years 6 through 8 to look at an expansion to the open pit, which again is value accreting and brings in more value, but always knowing that we have the optionality to choose phase two when it best suits the organization.
Matthew, let's cover two important timelines for current and prospective shareholders. Beginning with the underground, when are we looking at going into production?
All right, for the underground, as you know, we're in construction today, and teams are in place and work is occurring. The next real phase for the underground is going to be commissioning in the fourth quarter of 2019, ramping up to full production by mid-year 2020. Right now, our base case is for construction to commence on the open pit in the latter part of 2020. And that'll be about an 18 to 24 month construction timeline. I do point out that the open pit is fully permitted, and again, that allows us a lot of flexibility to when it's best for us to start that. But right now, base case, end of year 2020.
Mr. Gili, what is the ultimate goal for Nevada Copper?
Nevada Copper is going to be the next mid-tier copper producer centered in North America. And we come with this with three piers to our strategy. First, develop, commission, operate the underground mine. Second, really get the story out there in the open pit and unlock its full potential. Third, regional player. Yerington is a brilliant area for copper production. Historically, it's been a major copper producer, and we look forward to the continued growth of the Yerington district.
Multi-layered question here. What is the next unanswered question for Nevada Copper? When should we expect results, and what determines success?
We had a very successful drilling campaign this year, really targeting the open pit. All of them intersected mineralization. The next big result for Nevada Copper and Pumpkin Hollow is going to be an updated pre-feasibility study for the open pit that will come out in the first quarter of 2019, and that pre-feasibility study is going to incorporate the results of this year's drilling campaign. We look forward to some real positive results.
Last question. What did I forget to ask?
I think the question I would ask is about the team. We are doing a lot of work at Pumpkin Hollow. We're developing an underground mine. We're advancing an open pit study. A very valid question would be, have you assembled the right team of people? Have you been able to attract the talent you need to successfully execute this strategy? And I'm very pleased to say we have attracted that top-rate talent. We are a very solid team, executing to our commitments. Very proud of everyone's input.
Matthew, for someone listening that wants to get more information about Nevada Copper, please share the contact details.
So, you can find us on the web at www.nevadacopper.com. There's an updated investor presentation on the website. Please review that, look it over. I think you'll be very excited, as I am, with the results of Nevada Copper.
And for our audience, we wish to remind you that Nevada Copper trades on the TSX symbol NCU and on the OTC symbol NEVDF. For additional inquiries, contact Richard Matthews, 877-648-8266. That number again is 877-648-8266. Or you may email rmatthews@nevadacopper.com. And as a reminder for our listeners, Nevada Copper is a sponsor of Proven and Probable, and that we are proud shareholders of Nevada Copper for the virtues conveyed in today's message. And last but not least, please visit our website, provenandprobable.com, where we interview the most respected names in the natural resource space. You may reach us at contact@provenandprobable.com. Matthew Gili of Nevada Copper, thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable.
Thank you for joining us today on Proven and Probable. Remember to like and subscribe for more conversations with the most respected names in the natural resource space. Check out our website at www.provenandprobable.com. The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.